What's the deal? My name is Dale Culver. Welcome to the podcast. I'm not going to say which episode because sometimes we pre-record and we switch things up. But
it's the next episode.
The next episode, yeah. Next episode.
Yeah, it sound like some fake Dr. Dre's.
Right? Yes. Fake Dr. Dre. Actually, speaking of Dr. Dre.
Hold up, you don't stop. You introduced just you. There's two other people here, bruh.
My bad.
Yeah, you're bad.
Introduce yourself.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself, Liana. Do your thing.
You already did. So that's my name, Liani. Don't wear it out.
Alright, when it comes to me,
here we go.
I'm the definition of greatness.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
Anthony.
Did you guys ever watch the Brady Bunch?
No.
Of course.
You're young.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Even if I could, I wouldn't. The
But
Brady
it was on
Bunch.
the show. It was on.
You guys watch the Brady Bunch out there watching this live. You watched the Brady Bunch, right? Remember the episode when Bobby, they went to Hawaii?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And they found that little
taboo, the little head.
That little thing right there. That really looked like, you gotta go watch the episode, but that was that had me traumatized for
Actually, it did too.
Alright, this is a seashell that was given to me from one of my buddies from Cape Verde. So you can kiss the back of my ass crack, bruh.
Yeah, look, it's got dos cosas and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we don't. You gonna make fun of this? Okay. It's a seashell, bruh.
But it does remind me.
And you got a Henley on today when you were getting on me for rocking the Henleys.
The Henley. What
Actually, you both have semi-Henley.
Are you talking about this right here?
Yeah, you getting on me for the.
Listen,
for the
you got a Shamar Moore shirt on or something. You can see through your shirt right now. Yeah, his shirt is tinted. His shirt is a tinted window. For real, like his shirt is a tinted window and stuff, man.
I can't do that because I will break everything.
Man, if you don't sit your Damon down from Friday after next over here wiggling some breasts and stuff.
like when Hillary was doing it. Have you seen the memes when Hillary does the shake? She was just like laughing to herself, but it made it look like she was doing the shimmy.
I think I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, but I had this shirt on for a special reason though. Because going back to the Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. Oh, well. Anyway,
we did a little. We recorded a skit this morning.
Yeah, we did record a skit. It's a little nice one. It's good. We'll be dropping it to y'all.
We'll drop it soon, man. We'll drop it soon.
Drop it soon.
And yeah, so that explains the shirt. But
that explains the shirt. That definitely explains the shirt.
I don't know what your excuse is.
My excuse is this shirt is very flavorful with my little. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a seashell. See, I have that. I'm a theme. Can I
guess this is the seashell and this is the
ocean.
Ocean.
Man, I'm a theme, brother. I'm a theme. This is a theme. You know what I'm saying? This is all. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the motion in the ocean.
I never dressed like that.
Yeah, because see, you don't think like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? You walk around with
I have a lay in the car. I can put the lay on you.
Nah.
Then you're all chopped up. Maybe put a little flower behind you.
Nah.
All you need is some boat shoes. You'll be good.
Oh, okay.
But you got those look like Jordans.
They kind of look like
these are Jordans. These are actually the first the first ones and the second ones combined.
Do they look a little boot?
No, they're not boot. They're for shizzle for rizzle. I don't do. You know what I'm saying? You got your toes and your fingers out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to be calm during the whole podcast. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no socks on this time. Nah, bro, please. Keep them corns, bunions, funyuns for yo. The whole time we're doing the podcast, all I can smell is Fritos and Doritos, man. Put your feet in something.
Yeah,
man.
Well, he's home, and we don't know what's underneath the table, so.
Yeah, well, you don't want to see what's under the table.
I don't have any pants on. You guys don't know what's under the table.
Boy, you better put your pants on.
She's smiling. He got his face low.
Ah, man. But anyway, we got a few different segments that we're going to do in a part of the show, right, guys? Right.
Got a new segment, right?
Got a new snap. I messed that up, but who cares? We're going to keep going.
Rewind.
Oh, man, but we got a few new segments that we're going to be doing.
We ain't going to be doing nothing new, nothing like that.
Yeah, anyway. So, our newest one is going to be called Snap With Us. And that's when we Snapchat. And we, you can do our thing, whatever Snapchat. We're going to be clowning around, doing the little faces and all that other stuff. Yeah. So definitely do it. Matter of fact, should we snap with us right now?
Let's snap.
Bam.
What the hell?
Yeah, I figured I'd take these dudes for a walk today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I switched on him. I'll bite the shit out your ass.
Where my dogs at?
That's me.
Don't forget to snap with us. Okay, this is try with
Cute dogs, cute play.
Hey, Holmes, can I get some fries? Oh man, let's try this one out. Ready? Alright.
There you go, Bambi. If I touch it, it'll make the voice change.
Yeah, let's make the voice change.
So go ahead and talk. Now talk.
Oh, look at these. I got these snow bunnies right here. You know, but yeah, it is goofy. All right, what about this one? Let's see. What is this? All right. Ew. Oh my god.
What is that?
Bruh. I don't want to be next to
gnarly girl? What is it?
I don't know what it is, but it seems to be going on you all the time.
Why? Why does it stop? What did I go? There it is. What's with the pony?
Is that here?
I feel like left eye. Oh, and now we can swap at each other's face.
So let's do that.
I look like, you know who I look like? I look like, no, go back. Oh, we all swapping faces. We're all swapping faces. Hi, I'm Leon.
Yo. Okay, you swap. You guys swap.
Yo, go ahead. Where you at? Wait, stop. Bring your ass over here.
You guys swap.
I feel like Marlon Wayans.
Yo, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Marlon Wayans.
So me and my boy went to the bodega.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I look funny.
Yo.
I look funny.
My name is Dale. Got the longest fingers in the world. Oh, go ahead. No, you switch with us.
What you mean? We're doing a switch something? Oh! I look like...
Hello, my name is Leonie.
Look at this.
Ugly.
I look cute.
Snap with us every episode. All right, man. And another thing that we're doing too is we do another part of the show where we're live on Facebook.
Yeah.
So we're actually live right now.
We're live right now. So.
We're live
Hello,
right now.
familia and friends.
Hey.
Hola, gente de Anthony.
Yes. So we do that, and we also have another segment. We have Coon of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
Coon of the Week.
Coon, yeah, and yes.
Do we have one?
Yes, we do.
There's a few, but we're gonna save them
have
all
a
for
Coon
later.
of the Week. We do have a Coon of the Week. I'm gonna talk about it. We really need to. I want to bring. I definitely want to bring this brother to the forefront. He definitely needs to be talked about because he was cooning. I want to talk to Don King. Don King. Ooh, my goodness, Don King. Oh man. What was it like last week?
There's something more.
No. Well, let's first off, let's talk about this real quick. Out of all black people to pick to represent us, Donald Trump, why would you pick Don King? Why? For what? Don King? His fro's not tight. It's all, he looked like he got a wicker basket on the top of his head. You know what I'm saying?
That's disrespectful to choose Don King as your representative and think that's going to appeal to black voters.
For real, and he's the most shadiest person. Look what he did to Mike Tyson. He ruined the whole boxing game. Yeah, his name is Don King. You don't know Don King?
I know Don
King,
Donald
yeah,
Trump,
man.
Don,
And then on top of that,
Oh, yeah, because his name is Don.
Probably.
Don King. And then
or maybe he got a little something on the table.
Hey, who knows? But he had the nerve to be dropping the N-bomb and in front of this rally at a Donald Trump thing.
I didn't hear that.
And the worst part is the white people in the back were like snickering and laughing because they're looking at him going like, you look stupid.
Yeah.
So, you're Coon of the Week, Don King. You are a coon.
He was the token of the black community.
No, he's definitely no type of, he's not a token, a coin, a dollar bill. He's nothing that we know.
Well, token is someone like you use.
I don't care. No, he's eliminated from the black population as far as I'm
So
concerned.
according to Bam, you're done.
And you know what's funny?
You're fired.
In that video, didn't he sound just like Grandpa from the Boondocks? What's his name? That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, you're looking from the Boondocks? Oh, no,
Yeah.
he sounded like. Oh, you mean Uncle Ruckus?
No.
The
Friday,
grandpa Riley, and what's his name? Grandpa?
Yeah. I forget his name.
He kind of didn't just sound.
To me, I was like, yo, this is
Granddaddy. That's what they call him.
Yeah,
Granddaddy.
sounds just like Granddad, man. The way he's talking.
Yeah, he was
like,
cooning
wow.
it up. He was cooning it up. So.
All right, coon of the week, man.
Yeah,
So
he's
congratulations, Don King, for making
You
the list.
received Coon of the Week. Damn Oreo cookie.
This coon juice.
Coon juice, yeah, a little beverage or whatever. Cool.
It's no way.
It's Bacardi.
Yeah. All right.
That's a lot of Bacardi D.
Mm-hmm. All right. So another thing too, we got a little playful thing that we like to do part of the podcast as well, guys. Right. So before we, talking about it upstairs, what's one of your favorite things or favorite cereals that you like growing up as a kid? What was one of your favorite cereals?
Wow.
Growing up as a kid, huh?
Yeah, growing up as a kid. Because, now you really
I had
can't
to
count
hide
it.
it because my mom never bought it. She was like a nutritionist
That's
kind
the
of person.
problem, man. We didn't really get it like that.
When I went to my dad's house, I got what I wanted.
All right, so what's your favorite cereal growing up? What's your favorite cereal?
Boo Berry.
Boo Berries.
Yes.
Boo
Berry.
Is it Boo Berry Crunch or Boo?
No, there was Count
Chocula.
And then there was Boo Berries.
Boo Berry, and then there was also Frankenberry.
Frankenberry.
Frankenberries too.
But I like the
October.
Boo Berry.
You like Boo Berry? I don't think I ever had Boo Berry.
I had Boo Berries.
Does it still exist?
I think I was
don't know.
scared of Boo Berries.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Why?
Because it was a ghost.
It was
Boo.
a ghost. Boo.
I was scared
But
of that stuff.
Casper came out around the same time. And Casper
Yeah,
was
Yeah,
a
but
friendly
Casper's
ghost.
not really no ghost. He's just albino whisper. I don't know.
He's really friendly, though.
Yeah, he's real friendly.
Mm-hmm.
He don't scare you.
I was kind of scared of Choco and Boo Berry.
Count Chocula?
So then, what type of cereal did you do?
Lucky Charms was my joint.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, Lucky Charms was my joint. Yeah.
That's what's up. Me, I liked Captain Crunch Berries. Captain Crunch Berries, man. Those. And
I like those now.
yeah, I
That's
like
what
Captain
it is,
Crunch
bro.
Berries, man. But there was certain cereal you had to stay away from. And there was certain cereal you had to stay away from in certain people's houses. You know what I mean?
Oh, like Raisin Bran?
Yeah, like nah, man. If you like growing up, there was a few family members they have roaches. You know what I mean? When you got roaches, you can't have Raisin Bran,
Exactly.
Sugar Smacks.
Yeah.
You can't have no Sugar Smacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, roaches be in there.
Roaches be up in their Cocoa Puffs. You can't really mess with them. Rice Krispies. No,
I
you
love
can't.
Rice Krispies.
Rice
No,
With
man, them
banana
roaches
and
be
honey.
getting them crickety crackety poppity up in that bag. Bro. You can't have none of that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Bro, you have a Sugar Smack. It look
Actually, I have
just
a
like
story
one.
about that. You just reminded me of a bad,
You ate some roaches?
So what happened was, we used to live in the projects in Pawtucket, and
There's
my
a
mother,
project in Pawtucket? No, I know
they
there's
call
not.
it Gallagher Courts now, but
Pawtucket
back
is
in the
a
day, we used to
project.
call it Crook Manor.
Whole place.
But whenever somebody got fumigated, the roaches would run in because my mother was super clean. Like my mom was really thinking about that. Puerto Ricans, we eat this thing called bacalaitos, which
Okay.
it looks like a fried dough. Right? You know
Alright.
how you have fried dough, but you add codfish to it, bacalao.
Oh, okay. Bacalao. I know what bacalao.
So you can have it with bacalao or for breakfast without any fish, just plain fried dough, but we have it for breakfast. You eat it with eggs. So when I was biting into it, I saw something and I thought it was bacalao. So I said, Mommy, did you put bacalao? Is this bacalao? She goes, no. I got a closer look at it and I saw legs up in the air.
Oh, man.
I freaked out. My mom was laughing so hard she was crying.
She said, you better
threw
finish
it
that
down.
plate.
No.
She said, I didn't work all hard this week so you can act like you ain't know.
Cucaracha! And I threw it down. I was so
Oh, you said
mad.
cucaracha?
I was
Cucaracha.
so mad.
Oh, man.
So mad.
So
Oh, man.
stereotypical.
And I stopped for years. I wouldn't eat it anymore.
Yeah.
She said, like, cucaracha.
All right, so people that are live, this is the part where we're gonna
Bye.
wow. So catch the rest next week or whenever we drop it, so you can finish up. Thank you for being a part of it.
Hey, everybody.
Peace out.
Peace out.
No comments.
Hey,
No
Brian.
comments.
Hey,
Talk to you. Well, you know what I'm saying. But those that are on the, you know what I mean, on the episode, we're coming
There
right
you go.
back to y'all.
Bye.
So boom, done. Bye. All right.
You gotta
That's a
post
good segment.
Yes, definitely good segment, man. Definitely good segment. So, Dale, man, you said that we had a real important topic that we wanted to go in on today.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that you really wanted to You know what I mean?
I gotta write that down because I always forget my thoughts sometimes, man. But the topic here is the concept of institutional racism. I think a lot of people don't know what it is, don't wanna pretend they don't know what it is, are in denial, but it's a real thing. And I think we need to discuss that, man, because racism is not like it was before, where it's just like blatantly in your face. You know, it's not. It's no longer, hey, we don't want you in your neighborhood type of thing. Although that happens, but that's when we talk about racism, we're not talking about that per se. You know, there are incidents and one-off things that happen, but we can deal with that. I think the bigger thing is when you talk about institutional racism, it's the whole pattern and design of the system that's constructed to oppress people, and it has real effect. And so when I hear people on Facebook and social media saying things contradictory to that, it really makes me feel like, yo, these people, like I said, either they just, maybe they don't know. We call it ignorant, but ignorant sounds like a mean word. Maybe they really don't know.
Yeah, well, ignorance is bliss, though.
You know what I mean? Maybe they don't know.
Maybe they don't know.
Or maybe they're just in denial. So I don't know. We just I just want to talk about that fact and make sure people know like what it is and what it looks like, because it is there. You just have to at least be aware of that.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of times what it goes back to, especially now where we see a lot of African Americans and a lot of different people of minorities or Africans, whatever, and we see a lot of them, being successful or whatever. But we got to understand that there's not that many that are really, really successful. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some, we even have a president now, whatever. So they take that and they use that as well. You got, there's a president now. There's no excuse. But you got to understand that if you look up history, I always tell people, if you don't know about a group of people, or like you said, with whatever, look up the history. Since we got here, we were slaves. Then once after we were slaves, they freed us, but then they put in laws that put us in jail. And then after that, we had the Jim Crow era. And then after that, we did our thing in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then, we had the Black Wall Street or whatever. Then that was burnt down. Yeah. Then you talk about the 60s where we was trying to fight just to be considered equal. Then you got the 70s where they did the war on drugs, but it was predominantly all the people that were minorities, Latinos or Hispanic and Black. Right. And then you had the same war again on the 80s, the war on drugs. Then you have all these, crimes and everything that happen. So all the minorities are the ones that are going in jail, still giving out free labor. Then, then you look in the 90s, you got Rodney King getting beat up by the police or whatever the case may be. Now you look till today, we still have problems with the police. We still have problems with certain stuff. So I always say, if you see, if you're not black and you see a black person who might be angry or whatever, it's just the simple fact that from generation to generation to generation to generation that we had to overcome something. So sometimes it's hard to be resilient and overcome a lot of things that, that are passed down from generation to generation. If you're constantly seeing racism in different forms, like back in the Jim Crow era, they blatantly tell you, whites here, blacks here. You know what I mean? But nowadays, it's kind of like, people are, with the social media and stuff, people can say whatever they want. But now it's even get to the point where you can't say what you want because now you might lose your job or whatever.
Some people don't care. Some people are losing their jobs. But lately, like even last night, I woke up and there was something that was posted, and I almost sent it to y'all. But it was the most racist and just really awful status that was posted.
If somebody said if somebody said I eat chicken wings with watermelon, they right. That's not racist. That's a fact. I do that. No,
it was really bad. It was a really bad post.
What did it say? Come on, say it. Spit it out. You don't got to say names.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
you're acting like a punk.
No, I'm
acting like a punk.
But I'm not gonna. As long as I can plead and not get money in that glass thing, we're good, right? Yes. It was pretty bad.
Well, you can. You can always substitute words. For example, you can say mother flucker. If you want to say the B word, you can say biatch. You can say playhole. You're a playhole.
And truffle butter.
Yeah, you're a playhole. You son of a truffle butter. You son of a truffle butter. Mother plucker.
You guys are nuts.
Mother plucker. Pluck you. Because you try to pluck me, so I had to pluck you. So watch your back when I see you. Biatch. See? I didn't say any swears.
You did.
No, you did not.
Okay?
Well, listen, while she's looking
I'm
this
looking up. It's pretty bad.
and we
really
just
bad.
touched on the topic of social media and
Well,
trolling
with your long
and racism.
fingers, you can touch on any topic throughout the world.
Scratching my ass right now.
I know you are. Oh, man. It's my finger. Oh, you smelled his finger too. He's like,
but check this out. This is the interesting fact.
okay.
Oh, unbelievable fact. Interesting fact of the week. Okay. So on that topic, I just read this yesterday. Because people are starting to track down on the trolling in social media, like on
Facebook
and Twitter and all that. Yeah. So what people are doing, instead of saying like the N-word and stuff like that, they have different code words that they use. And so now they say these other words, but they mean the words that they're trying to say. So for example, this is crazy. So like when they say Yahoos, like Yahoo, they mean, I think Yahoo's a Jew. When they say Bing, that means an Asian. So they're like, oh, these Bings doing this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you can't block out the words, because if you're Microsoft and you're Bing, how you can't tell your own name of your company from a slur. So it's making it harder. These people are racism, man. So can you guess what black people are?
I don't even want to know.
Like think of like the social media in the popular tech sites. Which word? Like I said, Bing is Asians and Yahoo means.
Yeah.
What do you think they use for the N word?
It's something that was really
man.
Yeah.
Instas?
No.
I don't know.
One more guess. Make it simple. Googles.
Googles?
Yeah. I'm like, these dudes are a trip, yo.
Googles? Listen here, you black Googles. You yellow
The
Bings.
Googles. And there's a whole list.
And you yarmulke wearing Yahoos.
And there's something for like there's something for Mexicans too. I forget what Mexican.
Listen, you for Mexican. Listen, you Telemundo.coms. Who comes up with this?
I know.
Googles.
What they do, they come up with secret codes.
But I came up with one for white people though, just to make sure we get them back. I call them Craiglists.
Listen here, you Craiglists. Like, come on. Could you picture like the slave master back in the day? Listen here, you Googles. Your name is Toby. Now say Toby, you Google.
We are so creative. That's funny,
Yahoos.
I will.
Yeah. But look up the list so you know exactly what it is. But yeah, I think I represented it right. But yeah, that's how they do it.
Yahoos. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only one that's still kind of racist is Bing.
It's Bing.
Bing. Like, if I was of any Asian descent, I'd be like, yo.
Wait.
That's still.
Isn't that like a search engine?
Yeah, what they do.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
So they have Yahoo.
Got it.
They have.
I just got it. I'm sorry.
We're Googles.
Oh,
Yahoo.
You just got it?
There's something
See,
for
no,
Puerto
how
Rican.
I-
Okay, no, stop.
No, it's not. Listen, I did another 5K this morning.
No, we're gonna stop
I
right
did
now.
another 5K this
No, we're gonna stop
morning.
everything. We're gonna stop everything.
Had I known that was going, I would have said
You're
Google.
dismissed. No, you're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're done.
Hey, I did a 5K
No, walk
this
off.
morning, and I'm injured. I can't
You're
even
done. Your time. You have to leave.
I'm not leaving.
No, you're. Levanta Nubai.
She did run another 5K.
Go.
I did a 5K this morning.
Well,
I walked.
You should have had some special K because your nutrients isn't right. Everything's out of bed. You're not thinking right.
That should be your favorite cereal.
I know that's
I like it. I like special K with strawberries.
How you go from blueberries to special K with strawberries?
You ever had
She
them?
likes dried fruit.
They're really good.
She likes dry fruit. I think it's a Puerto Rican thing.
But you find it yet?
I'm getting there. I'm sorry.
On your
Oh, hold it. Oh my goodness.
Espérate, date quieto.
so now there's this you know Tim Wise? He's a guy you probably seen.
Jim Wise?
Tim Wise.
Tim
probably
Wise?
seen his videos on Facebook and stuff,
Okay.
but I know you probably seen him because you see a lot of this stuff. But he's a white guy, and he breaks down institutional racism. He does like a really good job. And one of the things he starts out in the beginning of his talk, he talks about how, because we're always talking about, these black people are on welfare and this and that, but he talks about how when after the Depression or whatever, how the government had the Housing Act and all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah, I actually, now you think about it, I mean, I listened to Tim Wise, but I also saw another video by somebody who broke down the same type of concept. It was pretty much like every time the black people or Africans, I like to call Africans here in the Americas, try to do something good, they would figure out another way or a loophole to make it, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't be on some like we're racist, but it would put them in a certain predicament that in it and then blame it on them.
Like for the voting, for example?
Yeah, even recently, the voting for Obama. They in certain cities or whatever, they made it difficult for minorities to vote.
Well, they didn't give them enough tickets.
Yeah,
was that what they did?
And that's going to happen again. I guarantee it's going to happen again for this coming
rigged the election?
Not rigged it, like for this so wherever there's going to be a high concentration of Mexican Americans, there's not going to be enough, and they're going, you know what I mean? They're not going to have enough ballots to vote, and then and that's what happened. And there's certain Boston areas during the Obama election, they ran out. The people were long lists, and they ran out of ballots.
All right. Well, anytime you say long, we should leave that to him.
Okay, go.
Okay, go ahead.
A long list
right.
in Boston.
All right.
There it is.
I mean, get your finger out the camera so everybody else can see.
Look at compare his finger to mine. Let me see.
Oh man,
Got
little hands, y'all. That way. You asked
my hands are bigger than Trump, though.
You asked oh man. Wow.
Oh wow.
No, don't.
He irritates me.
He's commander in chief, y'all. Don't disrespect the commander.
No.
We didn't want nobody disrespecting Obama. You better show that man some respect. You know.
Who knows?
No, I know. No. I mean, shoot, even Grandpa Bush is voting against him. The original President Bush.
Did you say Grandpa Bush?
I say Grandpa because he's older, but
goodness.
President Bush, the father, non-W, is voting for Hillary.
Bush Sr., isn't
he? He is. George W. Sr. is voting for Hillary.
They probably don't even vote.
Nah, he's just happy to have.
I seriously was going to write something in, but you know what? To dilute the votes, and that makes it a high opportunity for the pendejo to come in. Heck no.
Grandpa just wants another Bush.
He just wants to shine. Yeah, that's all it comes down to. But with this reverse racism, look, it's in politics. Even reverse racism, it's in religion. It's in religion too.
Hold on 1 second. Let's get to the religion, but let me just make that point though, because I want to make sure these people hear. With the Housing Act, right? So they were giving federal subsidies to people to help them afford housing. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why this kind of gets me angry is not that per se, but remember the video we put out with Sheriff Clark? If you look at the comments on Facebook, we got mad comments, right? And they were a lot of support, but there was some racist, really racist comments. I'm looking at them
the ones on YouTube?
Yeah.
I was going to say, because the one on Facebook.
Did I say Facebook?
Yeah, you did say Facebook.
Sorry, Facebook was all good.
Facebook, you guys showed us all
people,
love.
you know what I'm saying? When you step out,
but if you look at the YouTube.
Yeah, when you step out to YouTube, that's global. That's
global.
People we don't know, from all over the world, and they crazy, right? And this one dude was just he wrote this big long thing, and he keeps trolling. I think he's just having fun. He's one of those dudes that just have fun, and dudes argue with him. But anyway, he was like, "Oh, you black people, you're using our technology, you're using this, you're using that." He had this big long thing, and I was kind of thinking about it. You know what I mean? I didn't respond to him, but it did make me think. And then I'm thinking more. I'm like, nah, man. So going back to the Housing Act, the government was actually subsidizing and putting white families in position. You know what I'm saying? Getting them real estate and properties, you know what I'm saying, generations back.
Well, banks were allowed to sell to the black family.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when you think about when you look at where we're at now, people don't understand, right? Yeah, your father and your grandfather, your great-grandfather, whatever, you may have had certain things in your family to get get started, to get that foundation, to buy the house, and then to start to go to school. It's a process, right? First people, all right, we're the first ones that made it to college, and then, all right, we're the first ones that bought the house. If you go to college, you get a house, your kids are going to do that because you already went through that. So now it's the next step. Now it's your grandkids are going to do better because that's a wrap. Now they're on to something bigger and better. But if you look at the white people in the country, they had an opportunity years back to be able to set that foundation.
Well, they had to jump. They had to jump for years.
And it was subsidized by the government. And not only that, like you were saying, they made it so that black people couldn't buy the property. You know what I'm saying? Not only weren't they getting the funding, but they couldn't do certain things. So there was like rules and laws and, you know, like you said, things to block in place. So when you sit there and you look and say stupid stuff about, oh, you know, you should be able to do X, Y, and Z, or why are you getting welfare and this and that. You don't understand.
EBT cards or food stamps or whatever.
You cannot look at the condition of people today and not realize that, you know, what happened years ago and the benefits that your culture had
versus what's going on now.
Yeah, and
another thing I hate that I hear too. I'm piggybacking on what you were saying. That where everybody's even now. Where everybody has the same opportunities, and I'm like, well, not really, because how many people's family can say, well, I had generation of my family members go to Yale University or Harvard, and there's a lot of families that have done that, or you just have property that you've passed down, or things like that. You got to understand that, you know, some of us now. I mean, like, I don't know about you, Dale, but was you the first to go to college in your family that you know of?
Yes, with an asterisk. And I was actually talking to my mother about that because, like we talked about, my mother had my brother and myself. She was a teenager, and I told her, I said, "You stole my thunder." It was about like 6 months ago. I was talking about. She's laughing. She said, "Yeah, I did," because she and I graduated from college around the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you could say it was the first from the perspective of, but we went through it together. Like she didn't have it all figured out where she was like, you know what I'm saying? But once she seen me get through high school, she was like, yo, she said, I'm not going to let him graduate before me. So that kind of motivated her too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we graduated around the same time. But for all practical purposes, we were, you know what I'm saying? We worked together. We actually broke that cycle. You know what I'm saying?
That cycle.
Yeah. And that's what it is. So that's what I'm saying. So now with my kids, I mean, they may choose to do whatever they want. We don't know what kids are going to do, but as far as how to get there and the value of college and all that kind of stuff, that's not a question for them. You know what I'm saying? And because they and it's not, and they see it, you know, so it's not out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but that's what it takes. It takes breaking a cycle, and that's what people in my generation, us. We're doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as me being married to my wife, that was the cycle I broke, right? Because I didn't have a father. He didn't have a father. I don't even know my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I barely even know my father. I don't know any of that side. Nothing. He don't know his father. I asked him, who is your father? He don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're breaking these cycles now. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
So, yeah.
Now. Now. So, if we're breaking cycles now, and we got here over 400 years ago, what does that say? You had a 400-year head start. So when somebody says, oh, that's reverse racism, or, you know what I mean, all that other stuff, you got to understand that certain people been through certain stuff or whatever. So, you know what I mean? Like, now that they have an opportunity, whatever, don't slap them down and be like, well, hey, what are you doing or whatever, you know what I mean? Because their come up through their whole family, you know what I mean, might be this generation now. You know what I mean? Like you said, to go through college and all that other stuff. So, and that, you know, our first, you know, business owners, where some people have been owning businesses over, you see some businesses have been established, 1900s or 1800s.
And they're handed down.
They handed down and handed down.
If you look at Trump, right? That's great. Well, you know, Trump was able to, here's $5 million, son, do your thing. That's cool, because we want to be able to do that to our kids. You know what I'm saying?
But we need to start, and we don't need people to judge everybody.
It's like you look at it like, oh, why can't I be like Trump? Well, because nobody gave you $5 million, and nobody schooled you on how the game works. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't have the connections and all that. That's not to say that people can't make it, because we, you know what I'm saying, we know, we know where we're going. But
I think it's to put the expectations you put on your children. You know, you have to, like, when I was going to school, my mom would be like, oh, you're a girl, you don't have to, like, you know, I didn't find out how really smart I was brilliant I was.
She said, no, not smart.
Brilliant.
Until, I am brilliant.
You know, like, I almost quit high school at the age of 16 because I didn't think I was smart enough, and I felt like I was just wasting time. I just wanted to go to work and help my mother out, because she was a single mom of 5 daughters. And I'm very grateful to my friends. Like, don't quit. There's a program that will help you catch up. Because I just felt like I was so behind. I was working at night. I was working. I would go to high school, and I'd go to work at Rand Candy Factory till 11 o'clock at night, and I'd come home, and I was a mediocre student.
So there was a program.
I went to a program called.
There was a program to help you catch up.
To help me.
Did you mustard?
I did really well.
Did you mustard?
¿Cómo así que mustard?
Because you said it was a program to help you catch up.
She relished in the experience.
You relished in the experience. Oh,
I relished in it. Yes. So I did catch up.
First one.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we got you.
But
I'm trying to play that. You got.
But I was excited. But no, I'm really glad because I learned how to write properly. It was a head start. So when I started freshman of college.
What do you mean write properly? Like how was you writing before like this?
Yeah, you fit that.
But it's,
like all of my papers are all A papers, but in high school,
man, the camera don't want to see the back of your nappy head.
Who said that? That's a movie. There was.
Can I just give a heads up? Preparatory enrollment program, PEP at Rhode Island College. Heads up to them. They have talent development at URI, right?
My wife was through that.
See, so that's what helped me get started.
There's two things I see in that situation, right? I saw one. You said help me catch up, which meant the school system didn't prepare you properly, right?
I think it looked like it was for inner city kids, though. Like that program, it seemed like it was like struggling. I think so.
So you got the school system, right? That you know, saying like that. You felt like you had to need a little bit more to be able to catch up and be where you felt you needed to be. So when you look at certain environments, because you said you were born in the manor with all the crooks, right? So
no,
right? So that's one thing.
All right, Spike Lee. He over here making a movie about you. You was growing up with all the crooks, right? We're gonna make all the crooks real gangster, man. This movie's gonna be good.
It was stunning.
And then
Tyler Perry. Go ahead.
The second thing I saw is you just said your mom's, you know what I'm saying, was saying, like you said, oh no, you're a girl.
You're okay, you don't do good in math. I'm brilliant in math.
But that's what,
I should have pushed in math.
And it'll take your generation. You wouldn't say that to your kid. Not that your mom's wrong, but what I'm trying to say is a perspective. You've seen something different now, so your children, it's like,
well, they're in college prep courses right now. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely different.
It's hard to set an expectation or a direction when you don't have it yourself, and that's, you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So,
but I don't want to blame my mom for anything. That's what's expected on her too. Like, you're just a girl. Let a man will take care of your needs.
But that's what I was. But that's
when
we talk about breaking the cycle and going through phases. So your mom's job was your mom born in here?
No, she came here at around 18 to work.
So that's what I'm saying. Her job was she came. She set up shop. You know what I'm saying? So her thing was, okay, this is how we get it. This is how you work, et cetera, et cetera. Now. Next generation, now you're like, okay, I see things a little differently. Now I can, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about the steps. So there's nothing about your mom didn't know this. It's what I'm saying. It's just a certain steps. So we're taking steps later because we're building. Right. Yeah.
And of the 5 daughters, there's 3 with college degrees and 1 with certified to do like to work with patients in the home. Sort of CP and something like that.
Awesome, man.
So
Trump wants to send them back.
Yeah, no, we're not going anywhere.
Just kidding.
We're not going anywhere.
You're Mexican?
No, I'm Puerto Rican.
I know.
But I almost got stuck in Mexico during my honeymoon. I didn't have my birth certificate or my passport on me, or my license on me.
Really?
Yes, I was.
All you had to do was, I need to go home. I got a car, and they would have been like, "Oh, she's not from here."
I tried it all. Nothing. I'm like, listen to my accent. I can't even speak right. It was.
Oh man.
It was very scary. I was here for 4 hours.
Hit with the Londonderry.
Yeah. I live in Peabody.
What are you doing down
here? You said it properly. High five.
Peabody? No, that's Peabody.
It's Peabody.
Peas on your body.
But you were gonna say something, and I apologize for redirecting it.
No, man,
because it was a good topic.
Good, man. It's so good. I done forgot it now. You forgot it now?
So his former
Hold up, you know what?
It's pretty bad.
What? Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to read this.
Yo, can we read this racist?
I'm going to read this.
Don't say who it's from. Hold on. His friend did that.
All right, this person's friend is this. I'm going to make up a name.
You got to read it with, like, passion.
With passion? Okay, I'm going to read this.
Wait,
what happened? Oh.
So be prepared.
Oh, okay.
It's hate.
Okay, so you don't want me to tell him about how you fart and it smells like Goya beans. I won't tell him. That was a good secret
like
to
keep.
So this is pure an example of pure internet,
ignorance.
social media,
this is ignorance right here.
Unedited hate.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go off the top. It says, so a former friend on Facebook posted this racist garbage, and we're gonna close out on this, guys. Yep. All right. I hate talking politics, but I have to say this country is pure. I'm going to say it how it is.
No, read it straight up.
All right, ready? Because you ain't going to tax me.
Nah, the bank is closed.
All right, the bank is closed. Okay, I'm going to stop from the top again. Hate talking about politics because I have to say this country is pure shit. I'm on the verge of losing any respect for any American human being. Since when is it okay to vote for a murderer and a felon for president? Comma, should have been a comma, but hate a candidate who actually who actually simply businessman. He put actually, who's actually a simple businessman who made mistakes as a human, who will actually look out for the country and his people. Since
his own people.
Oh, excuse me. Well, this messed up. This country and his own people. Since when is Black Lives Matter a group that fucks with you? You asshole cops don't kill you.
He's saying you say something to the black people. Let me try.
Yo, man, you guys are like.
All right. Since when is Black Lives Matter a group that counts? Fuck you. You asshole cops.
You assholes. Cops don't kill you.
He don't have no commas there.
There's no
commas there.
The guy couldn't write for shit. So
okay, don't get mad at me because I'm reading it. There's no commas.
It took me 3 times to read it.
Okay, cool. So he goes, I'm going to try to put the commas in. I'm sorry because I was like, hold up. There's no commas. That's a run-on sentence. Anyway, it says, since when is Black Lives Matter a group that counts, comma, fuck you, you asshole cops, comma.
Assholes, comma.
Assholes, comma, cops, there we go. Cops kill you.
Don't kill you.
Oh, excuse me. Cops don't kill you, comma. You are a savage and kill your own. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you are disrespectful ghetto assholes. Since when is it okay to be fearful of clown crap? Since you turn around.
Shit, you turn around.
Oh, excuse me. Shit.
And shut it down.
What? I'm thinking since you okay, shit you all right. What shit you turn around and shut it down? It's a desperate cry of low life, unintelligent idiocracy. Idiocy act. It should be idiocracy, but anyway, act. Here's the thing. I'm gonna dress as a KKK member. Retaliate against the Black Lives Matter group, and yes, white supremacy groups matter. Fuck you. One of the most welcoming developing countries is now covered with shit as dark and dark and gross as Obama administration. Sorry, comma, but gorillas belong in the zoo, not in the White House. Freedom of speech is gonna get you killed. Embarrassment for founding fathers of this country. Go ahead, make America lowest form of crap. You will create another army of Osama bin Ladens.
That was just so full of hate. It just breaks my heart.
It was so full of grammar errors.
Violent vitriol.
I was trying to read it and I'm putting my own words into it because I'm like, well, I wouldn't say that. I would have said this. I wouldn't say that. I would have said this.
Ignorant, stupid, uneducated.
Wow.
Pendejo. Gringo, and I'm glad this person unfriended you because you don't deserve to be in this country, pendejo.
All right, well, here's my take on.
I thought you was ending on that.
Well, because we're gonna end on it. We gotta clap back. Clap back season, baby.
Clap back, ready?
Clap back, and then we end. Clap back. Get clapped on. First off, number one, man. When you post stuff like that, it shows who you really are. You know what I mean? All right. This to me it blows my mind. We got people out here going, there's just racist Black Lives Matters. Never once did the Black Lives Matter group say that all lives didn't matter. And if you're so concerned about Black Lives Matter and all lives matter, well, all lives didn't matter when slavery was here. All lives didn't matter when you came over here and took the land from the Indians. All lives didn't matter when you had Jim Crow laws. All lives didn't matter when the KKK was rolling around killing stuff.
And they're still rolling around.
You know what I'm saying? All lives didn't matter when Africa's being raped of its natural resources. All lives didn't matter when Hiroshima got bombed by United States of America. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna go all lives matter, that means all throughout the whole world. Everybody got stuff. And stuff here in America is bad. In Africa is bad. In Asia it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be sitting there going, oh, well, you know, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, or whatever the case may be. If you're going to be that racist, you got to understand American history, world history, all that other stuff, because you can't say, well, oh, this is not right, and, you know, call people gorillas. I hate to say this, but if you look it up, Africans or anybody who's of African descent don't really have any traces of monkey blood or DNA, or very little. You can look it up.
Last I checked, they cared a lot about the last gorilla that got killed.
Yeah, they did care about a lot of gorillas.
So that kills that.
Harambe.
That kills that argument.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So look it up whose DNA is more related to monkeys than anybody else. But you shouldn't be calling people monkeys. You shouldn't be calling all that. And the KKK, that's the racist, one of the most racist groups in the whole world. And don't get me wrong. If you're about who your people are, like say if you're Italian, and you love being Italian, and you have Italian pride, I don't have a problem with that. If you're Irish, and you have Irish pride, I don't have a problem with that. If you're black, and you have black pride or African pride.
Whoa. We got a problem with that.
Oh, you got a problem with that? Well, guess what?
That's the problem, right?
National anthem's on. About to put my out and do this real quick. But you know what I mean? You should, ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, they take it different. It's taken different when they say black pride.
Yeah, black pride is always taken different. Like I said, if I go to Italian neighborhood and I see, you know, so many people with their Italian flag, and you got the bakeries.
We go and we want good Italian food.
Yeah, that's what I think of. I think of this is an Italian neighborhood. It's good Italian food. Yeah, but you can be all those things, but that doesn't mean you're anti something else. It just means you're proud of what your culture is about. And like I said, if you're proud to be, you know, if you're pro-Spanish, where, you know, I love being Puerto Rican, Dominican, nothing wrong with that. But why do people get offended when you're proud of what you come from?
Let me tell you what it is.
Why? What?
This is what it is. Like, really think about it, right? People only get offended when black people do it. It's a fear. They're afraid of black people. They're fear. I don't know where the fear comes from. A lot of it comes from propaganda. Right.
Well, it's always been propaganda in the media.
From very little, though. From very little.
There is a legitimate...
Black people are not safe to be around. They're bad people, blah, blah, blah. Who does the most crime?
But how safe do you feel right now? Me and Dale are sitting here. Do you feel safe? Do you feel like you're going to get robbed?
No.
Because you might, when we leave, I might rob your ass right now.
No, it is fair. And one of the things, I was actually having a conversation with a Caucasian gentleman, buddy of mine. But you know,
why you gotta get technical? You could have said this is real.
Buddy, you know
what I'm saying? You was having a conversation with the white boy. No, I'm playing.
You know why, man? Because I try not to play that game, man. You don't change by playing the same game. You know what I'm saying?
Walk away.
But I had a conversation with him, and I was trying to explain to him, man. The way when you look at social media and stuff like that, maybe I'm only speaking from my experience, but it makes it seem like black people wake up every day and are like pissed off because they're still black. You know what I'm saying? But it's really the opposite. Like,
I love being black.
These issues and these problems and these points of view, that's created by you guys. Like, we didn't create it. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Not that we don't have our own internal
we have
things
our
that we
own
have to
internal
fix.
stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's a spinoff of the creation of it.
Yeah.
Because we keep putting in the box.
That's an effect of the.
And I say we because it's not just black; it's also Latino and things, and anyone that's not American. It's always be put in the box. You always be put in the box. Yeah. Always.
Yeah. But
this is not fair.
Yeah. So I don't know. When I wake up, I mean, I'm just.
You're happy to be there.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, this is, you know what I'm saying? But earlier we were doing the skit. We was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He's like, get out there, baby.
Yeah, a real talk, man. And I mean, you should wake up and be proud of your heritage. You know, you're proud of your culture because these cultures get passed down from generation to generation. So instead of using your mouth or your brain to go against something and call something racist, whether it's blatant in your face, whether it's reverse racism, whether it's hiding, whether it's subliminal, whatever the case may be, instead of saying, you know what, I don't like that person because they black, Spanish, whatever the case may be, why don't you get to know them? Because you won't believe it. You might be more closer to them than you think.